media, confrontation sells. So,
That's very true.
that's, the media will talk to two people and they want to get people who are really opposing viewpoints, and they flash to what's going on, the craziest people talking and yelling at each other in Capitol Hill. And so I think that also encourages the folks at home sitting in their basement in their underwear with a computer or on their phone, yeah, right, or on their phone, and they're instantaneously attacking, and they think that the other side are enemies. And we've had politicians refer to the other side as the enemy, versus, maybe it's their competitor, it's their, colleague. It used to be that, in Congress or in the legislature, people would talk about their colleague, the general person from such and such, even though they're on a different, party. But a lot of that is broken down. And I think it's, as the governor was saying, people are listening to individual voices. They're not hearing multiple voices. Monica and I were just talking about that a little earlier, that social media algorithms, will start to send you the information that you go to mostly. So you end up only hearing the voices and reading the articles that are something that you already believe in, and you're not used to hearing the other side of the
They
article.
feed that anger.
It feeds it. It just feeds it in.
Yeah. Yep. You mentioned anger, but why are people so angry? Why are different perspectives the source of anger amongst people? Why can't we respectfully disagree at different positions without it turning into anger?
Well, we should be able to, and that's what we did for 8 years, just down the road from Washington. But it's not what happens in Washington. It's not what happens in our national politics in a lot of places, for the reasons that the Lieutenant Governor just talked about. You're just in these echo chambers, and you're only talking to folks in the algorithms. And if you're a progressive Democrat, you're watching MSNBC, and if you're a conservative Republican, you're watching Fox. If I flipped around to all the channels, I'll go see it, and I want to see what everybody's talking about. It's like a completely different story, right?
Yeah.
And
You all ought to
so
try
people,
sometime.
just try flipping around the channels.
Get the same
And
story.
but you get a totally different perspective. So people they don't even know what the other side is talking about. But it used to be. My dad was in Congress back in the 70s, and I remember they would passionately debate issues. They had disagreements, but then they would go out and have a beer together, or the families would, go have dinner together. I knew a lot of Democratic congressmen. They were friends. They would passionately debate in the committee or on the floor. They actually disagreed a lot, but they treated each other with respect. And that's not what we see today.